baby. So what's your name?
Mine? T-Baby.
Hey, T-Baby. My name's Jazz. Nice to meet you. How you get a name like T-Baby, girl?
My ex gave it to me.
What he said it remind him of. So you were telling me something. I just wanted to start over now that we are recording. You said you were doing what here today?
My friend Cindy has this tent here, and the guy she was living with passed away.
Oh.
So she lost her place over there on Walker and 301, back here in Del Rio.
Got you.
So she stayed by the store for a while, and she's a hoarder, as you can see.
Well, I mean, this isn't,
Yeah, everybody talking about, how does a homeless person have a storage tent?
I'm like, oh, this is the storage tent?
Yeah, this is her storage tent.
So this is where she's able to keep her clothes. And
a friend of ours came and got her about 2 weeks ago, and took her to his house over in Tampa, Steffner on 579.
Gotcha.
So he came over here the other day, and I told him I was getting all her stuff packed up for her. So.
Okay, nice. Now, in the meantime, was she nice enough to give it to you since she found somewhere?
Oh yeah, she told me I can have it if I want to, but I stay across the street.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I stay with a friend of mine across the street.
Okay, got you. And it's one of those things. It does give you your own little space if you need it. Like you said,
If I need to and I want to be alone, I just come over here and be incognito.
Got you. Now I have a question because you mentioned that she was 70, right? Is that common? One of the things that we've been noticing while doing our documentary is how many people actually don't have homes to go to unless it's.
And actually, there's a whole bunch of them in their 30s and 40s right down the street.
Where?
Not this light, but that second light down there by Winn-Dixie, where that little business plaza is on the left. There's a little walkway.
Okay.
That they stay down there by the water. There's about 6 or 7 of them living down there by themselves. Where all that trash is on the left-hand side.
Gotcha.
There's a whole bunch of them living down there.
I think we went over there.
Yeah, because they got to go down the little path and then around this corner. It's kind of hard to find them, but I know where they're at.
So with that, would you say, like, what's the typical day out here surviving? Like, how is it surviving out here day to day with conditions like this?
It's not easy. I mean, I've been in this position too. I finally moved in with a friend of mine about a month ago. So, but yeah, it's not easy at all, especially when it's cold.
Got you. Can you explain for people that don't know? Because, most people may not even know what you really mean when you're saying that. Do people have to sleep out here? Like, how is it really like a day in the life of, what would it be like living out here?
It's really not easy. I mean, you wake up, you gotta sit up here at the store or go somewhere and try to scrounge up some money, panhandle some money, bum people for cigarettes, for food. It's not easy. I feel sorry for him, actually. Like I said, I've been in the same spot. So anytime I can help him, I can.
Right.
But Cindy's like my mom. So.
Yeah. How did you get out of the situation and become a beacon of hope or help for others? How were you able to, separate yourself?
Well, my brother and them kind of actually helped me out a little bit. They did a little Marchman Act thing on me. So that put me, I went to jail for about 2.5 months. And then I was supposed to go to a drug program. And I've been talking to my kids a lot more since Thanksgiving. So ever since Thanksgiving, it's like a whole turnaround.
Yeah.
Because my kids didn't want nothing to do with me, and I have 4 of them.
Got you.
So,
how, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 41.
You're 41 and you have 4 kids. How old are your kids?
Raina is going to be 22 in June. Michael's going to be 19 in September. Malachi is 13, and Miracle is going to be 7 in May.
Nice. Now, you mentioned that since Thanksgiving and since you actually made the decision to, kind of divert your path, that your relationship has opened up with them, right?
Yeah, my daughter actually talks to me every day, tells me she loves me. My son. So I keep in contact with my mom more, my brother.
Nice.
So.
Is that something that is important in helping people to be able to get out of whatever state they may be in, or if they're going through the struggle, Is it helpful for family to actually be there, or is it better for them to push you away?
When they push me away, it's like, okay, then what am I even out here for? What am I even alive for?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, my kids didn't want nothing to do with me, so that kind of is, okay, well, then why does that want to make me do better?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now that my kids are talking to me more and everything, it's like, okay, cool. Now I want to do more and I want to do better because my kids want to be involved with me again.
Yeah.
So, and plus I do a lot of work around here, around the neighborhood. Sometimes I work at the car wash. I do yard work over here. I have 6 dogs I take care of.
Okay.
I do housework, yard work. I do all kinds of stuff. So
nice.
I stay busy during the day most of the time. Keep my mind off a lot of stuff.
Right. If somebody could help you, like if you had like a genie in a bottle, right? And you rub this bottle and all of a sudden what you asked for appeared, what would you ask for today? Like that pertains to your situation for real, for real.
My own place and my kids back. Instead of having to stay with somebody else. Because I'm on disability anyways.
Right.
So I broke both my arms in a car accident. So I have plates and screws in both my wrists. And my thumb was ripped almost all the way off.
Yeah.
So I'm on disability anyways.
Now, a lot of people mention that once the streets come calling or once they're forced to actually have to live the street life, then the drugs come shortly thereafter. Have you ever had to deal with anything like that, you know, being a victim of addiction?
Actually, that's what put me on the streets. So,
what was your drug of choice?
At the time, it was cocaine.
And how did you...
And it switched to crack. And then when my brother did the whole Marchman Act on me and I spent 2.5 months in jail, everybody was like, man, you got to straighten up. Them kids love you.
Yeah.
And I've been out here almost 11 years. So, plus, you know, my friends out here and the neighbors out here, they all help me out. They're real nice people out here.
Right. And we saw you up there. We know that you're not afraid to work. You actually look communicable. Like you're one of those people that aren't afraid to talk to people. So keep that up. I want to know, because most people may tell me that they first started, you know, doing drugs off of a guy if they're a girl, or a girl if they're a guy. How did you get introduced to cocaine?
It was actually a guy that I met a long time ago. He got me trying crack once, and after that was all she wrote.
How old were you at the time?
I was like 22, 23.
Got you. I have another question, and this will probably be my last one. I know I'm bombarding you, but 10 years from now, right? And this is more of like on my manifestation tip. 10 years from now, where do you see yourself, or where do you want to see yourself?
Hopefully way better than this.
Right. But let's get specific. Something that you think you deserve, because only you know that, and I feel like you're worth a lot. So, what?
Hopefully by then I'll have my own place, and I'll be settled somewhere, and my kids will be back with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Hopefully. So, my daddy's an ordained minister up in Indiana, so I try to do what I can.
Right. Is that where you from, Indiana?
Yeah.
When did you come to Tampa?
I moved here in '98. I moved over to Lucio with my mom.
Okay, got you. So what? Because I know '98 was a while ago. That was more than 11 years ago.
I was 15 when I first moved here.
Got you.
I was almost 16.
Okay. Well, any advice you have for someone that, you know, let's say you were talking to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell her just about life?
It's hard. Life is hard, but when times get rough, you gotta keep going. You know, keep a positive attitude and just keep trying. I know it's hard. It seems like you want to give up, but don't, because it's not gonna get you nowhere. Out of here.
Nice. Well, thank you. You said your name T-Baby?
Yep.
Thank you, T-Baby. It was nice talking to you.
Same here.
My name's Jazz. I'm telling you, we do this often, so when we come back around, we'll check in, check up on you. If we have something to give, you know, we'll give it. But thank you so much. And let us know if we can help or anything like that if you see us again, okay? All right, then.